Hey guys, in this video I am going to be talking about the top tool cards that I think are going to see a lot of play in Worlds. Going into this rotation format, the Worlds rotation hits us the day before Worlds. I believe these cards right here, we're losing things like Choice Band and stuff like that, so I think these cards right here are going to kind of take the place. I mean, there's no damage buff tools yet, but they're going to kind of take the place of Choice Band, which is ran in most decks. Some of these cards haven't seen play because it's just better to play Choice Band than it is to play one of these, but I believe these are going to see some play. Also, just a reminder, this is not going to involve or include Unified Minds. That set does not come out until after Worlds. It comes out the day of Worlds, so it won't be legal until after Worlds. But anyway, guys, let's get right into it. These are not ranked. These are just how I have them stacked up, and so that's how they're going to go out there. I can't tell you what the best one is or anything like that. But anyway, here we go. We got Choice Helmet. This thing right here is a pretty amazing card. It hasn't seen a lot of play because of Choice Band, but Choice Helmet reduces the damage done to your Pokemon by 30. That's pretty amazing. So they attack into you with Reshizard for 230. You've got 230 HP. With that on, they're only hitting for 200, and that is not a knockout. So pretty good card. I think we're going to see a lot of it at Worlds. Next up, we have Buff Padding. This is another card we're going to see more of in Charizard and Reshiram decks, along with other decks that have a 4 retreat cost. So Snorlax and EVGX has 270 HP. Attach that thing to it. It gets a 50 plus HP boost because it has 4 in its retreat cost. That's what it does. It only works for ones with 4, but in those kind of decks, it is going to be huge. And next up, we have Hustle Belt. This thing right here is going to see a good amount of play. I don't know if it'll be like a world-winning deck or anything like that, but it is a good one in today's format. With Spiritomb out there, that allows you to tick up 1 damage between turns, and then it does more damage for each amount of energy or damage counters on that Pokemon. And then once you get down below 30 HP or 30 HP and lower, you attach your Hustle Belt, and that does 60 more damage. So Spiritomb is going to be super strong. I think it's going to be super strong going into Worlds, and I'm just thinking that Hustle Belt may see quite a bit of play. Next up, we have Fairy Charm. Now this is just the Ultra Beast one. There are a bunch of Fairy Charms. There's Lightning, there's Water, there's Fire. I'm not so sure about that. But I know there's EX and GX, you know, Light Fairy Charms. These things right here prevent damage from those types of Pokemon. This one prevents Ultra Beast. This is kind of a representation of all of them. If there are fairy decks that show up at Worlds, and I believe there will be, we'll be seeing a good amount of those Fairy Charms. Can't tell you which ones because I honestly don't know, but that's just kind of representation. It is going to be played though, so we'll see how that turns out. Next up, we have Spell Tag. This is like one of the main deals in the Wheezing spread decks. Also Giratina, Malamar decks. That is a super good tech. When you get knocked out, you can put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So I believe that'll be seeing a lot of play also at Worlds. And next up, we have Counter Gain. This right here allows you to attack for 1 colorless less. So if your attack costs Psychic, colorless, you attach that and it only costs Psychic. Now there is a caveat, you have to be behind on prizes. All the counter cards, that means you're behind on prizes, you're coming from behind. But, you know, I believe it'll see some play. Like I said, these are the things that I think will replace Choice Band. So, Choice Band was the best tool card. Now that we don't have Choice Band, something will take its place. Honestly, I believe it'll rotate between Buff Padding and Choice Helmet, Spell Tag. Those will be the main 3. But we may see Spiritomb running around a lot, so Hustle Belt could be the top one. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. I do watch the meta, I do follow the meta, but I don't play a lot of big regionals, and so I don't really study it just too hard. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like about it, don't like about it. Tell me if I missed anything. Leave me a comment down below. Hit like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.